at you guys really quick for a lock repair video. If you guys haven't watched my past video on lock tips, definitely check it out. But this is my lock and what it's done over time, because I started wearing lock jewelry before my locks fully matured. So I put this lock jewelry in around 7 months, I believe, and I noticed that it was getting thinner over time because this is actually pretty hefty. It's not light. It's not as light as it looks. So the reason why you're not supposed to put lock jewelry in your locks before they mature is for this very reason. You don't give your hair enough time to fully mature. So this is what I'm working with. So we're gonna repair this today. So first things first, you're gonna need a crochet needle. I use a 0.5 millimeter crochet needle and it looks like this. It's the perfect size for my size locks. And I would think that it would work for any locks around my size. But basically I'm gonna start by folding up the lock. So the part that's been stretched, I'm gonna work that into the healthy part of the lock. Because again, this piece has literally just been stretched ever since I put this jewelry in for 7 months. So it was bound to happen after a while. I just kind of let the issue get worse. But right now I'm just fishing the hair through the lock. So basically the thinner portion of it, I'm fishing that hair within the thickness of the healthy lock. So take your time doing this so that you don't rip the hair, but pretty much just work it in that back and forth motion. When the crochet needle is ready to release, it will release itself. You don't have to force it or pull it out. It will come out on its own. So just take your time, and when the needle comes out, just go down the shaft of the hair. As I'm working my way down, you could either start from the bottom or the top, but I just find that it's easier to secure the top, and by the top I mean the very bottom of the lock. Now my lock jewelry was holding on by like nothing, as you can see, so I'm pretty much taking my lock jewelry off now because it was holding on to dear life. So now for that hair, I will just be crocheting that within the healthy part. So again, I'm just going in a back and forth motion like so. You're basically hooking the loose hair and then pushing it within the lock. So literally, if you just hook the hair and follow this motion, you will work the hair into the lock. It doesn't take much, but just do not force the crochet needle out of the lock, or you will pull your hair. So now, as you can see really quickly, I showed you that the lock is pretty much already almost done. But just to make sure that I have a really good seamless transition between the two so that they're one, I'm just continuing to go through it. So as you can see right here, I'm almost done with it. But now I'm going from the downward motion. Now this, I feel like, really locks the hair in place. Like, to me, this like secures it. So I took the loose hairs from the bottom and I'm working them in. So as you can see, I'm hooking the hair and then I'm going within the lock after I hook the hair on the needle. After you do that, I promise you guys, you will get this motion. It looks a lot more intimidating than it actually is. The goal is basically just to hook the loose hair and then push it within the lock. Now for me, I find that going from the bottom and the top versus going from the side gets it done a little bit faster. The only reason why I started from the side was just so that I could secure the lock, the thinner part of the lock next to the thicker part. So as you can see, already that part, the thin part, is already on, or I should say attached to the thicker part of the lock. And I kid you not, this probably took me like 5 minutes or less. And pretty much then I added my lock jewelry back, but I made sure to pierce the middle of my lock now instead of having it hang onto like just a fraction of hair, so that we don't have that issue again. So I hope you guys definitely find this tutorial useful. Alright my lovelies, so this was my quick video on how to repair this lock. My baby needed a repair for the longest, but I just haven't done it until now. Just be patient with yourself on this if you're gonna do it. It's easier to use a 0.5 millimeter and work your way going up and fishing the hair through it. You know, just take your time because you don't want to rip your hair. I find that taking the crochet needle up this way and down this way helps bring in the hair a lot easier than taking it in from the side. But I hope you guys enjoyed this super quick lock repair video. Hopefully you guys could see everything. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or night, whatever time it is, and I'll see you lovelies later. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at iamLindaElaine, Snapchat at JaMexicanBeauty, and I'll see you later.